There's one thing after another here. Just had a call from Declan to tell us he's dropped the GoPro overboard. It's in the marina. So I'm going to get the dive gear, I'll go in with him and we'll try and find it quickly before the tide fix it.
The week started with a sail across Harvey Bay to the little Queensland town of Burnett Heads, gateway to Port Bundaberg. We anchored in the river and the boys met up with their friends Jordan and Zachary from sailing vessel Labicio. While out exploring the river, the boys found an abandoned crab pot. They took it home, cleaned it up and set out to catch themselves some dinner.
We're going crabbing with a new crab pot that we found just down there. And yeah, we've cleaned it up and now we're going to use it.
And what are you using to entice them in?
An old fish carcass that's about 4 or 5 days old.
Yum.
It was from the mullet that was given to us.
With their crab pots loaded into the dinghy, they raced off for an adventure that would keep them occupied for several days. They baited the pot with the stinky fish, dropped the cage into the depths, marked a waypoint on their phone, then sat back and speculated the size of the catch they were about to receive.
I wonder how many crabs you're going to get.
Yeah, what's 2 out of that?
I reckon,
We'll get like 3.
I reckon we'll get like 2 crabs and like a dead fish that got tangled up.
I'm betting on 3.
3?
In the hopes of improving their catch rate, they gave offerings to Tangaroa, Maori god of the sea, did a little dance, and then waited.
Here it comes. Whoa, it's empty.
No way.
Yo! No crabs.
Once again.
But there it is.
Fish! Oh yeah!
We caught fish.
Yes!
It wasn't quite the catch they were hoping for, but it was something. They threw back the smallest fish, kept the other 2 as bait, and left the crab pot for one more night. But when they returned the following day, disaster struck.
We've been looking for the last 5 hours for our crab pot, but it's gone, and yeah, we don't know where it is. We found it. We were just on our way back and saw this.
It's a good 500 meters from where we left it.
Yeah, it's dragged a long way.
Let's see if we've caught
This
anything.
wave.
Yeah, because as we were going down, I looked back and I saw this little...
Oh, let's
it was
go!
like down. Why is there nothing in it?
We're dragging the crab pot back, and we probably should have actually had it. I should have probably been actually holding it, but I was holding like a skinny little rope for some reason, and it was a big brain moment, and Jordan was reversing just a little bit too quick for it, and it was just went drink, and it came off, snapped, crab pot gone, bummer.
Yeah, we were
But I
dragging
got
it.
mud on my shirt, so I'm more angry about that than the crab pot.
Meanwhile, back at the boat, things weren't going so well for Rob either. The new water helm, replaced since our lightning strike, was being problematic, so Rob had a technician take a look at it. They motored up and down the harbour trying to diagnose the problem.
So, since the lightning strike, we had the auto helm replaced. Now, it's been temperamental ever since. Just sometimes it goes well, but in anything choppy, if we get a side wake from a boat come through, the thing goes nuts, and it just steers off course. I can make a 10-degree course change, and it'll go 10, and then suddenly it'll go another 10, and then suddenly it'll go another 10. It's just crazy. It does a whole lot of really weird things, intermittently things too. It's just very frustrating. Had this guy on, and he thinks it's the feedback sensor where it's mounted that needs to be just shifted slightly, where it's mounted to the tiller of the rudder. I'm very unconvinced that that's the problem. I think it's more than that. I think it's either the brain or it's the compass, the EV1 compass, or it could even be the wiring. So I'm thinking about making the huge investment in buying a backup system, $4,200, to just buy the whole set. It's actually the most economic way to do it. but then we've got a backup system. I mean, if this went at sea, it would be awful for everyone. So what I want to do is take one part out at a time. The EV1 is the most likely, the compasses seems to be the most likely scenario, and check that out in rougher seas, see if that works. Again, the wiring though, God, that's a hard one to figure out. Well, no, it's not hard. We just replace the wiring. That's not my forte though, but there we go. What could possibly go wrong?
I'm pleased to report a couple of days later the boys did eventually catch 2 lovely big crabs in a new crab pot gifted to them from one of the boats in the marina. Unfortunately, the 2 crabs they caught were female, denoted by the shape of their abdomen. Only male crabs are legal catch, so these 2 females were returned to the sea where the GoPro Declan had been carrying followed shortly, when Declan kicked it off the dock as he climbed out of the dinghy. Luckily, his father is fearless in the face of shark-infested waters and leapt to the retrieval challenge without a moment's hesitation. We may not have been having crab for dinner, but now we hope something bigger wouldn't be snacking on Rob and the EMC.
Do we have to get it? I mean, is it important?
Yep. Well, you want to take $500 out of your account? Oh, and a snorkel set.
These things are replaceable, Dad. My limbs are not.
Dad, I just want to say you were always a really good dad, so
I know that song.
I'll miss you.
Do you make us in it to the world?
Are you ready?
It's a bit weird.
It's only 2.5 meters.
Yeah, I know, but it's the water. Yeah. I don't care about the depth.
Okay, I'm going up here for shark watch.
Get a pole there so you can...
Oh, he's in! He's in! Okay, Declan, Dad's not dead, so you can jump in now.
Let's do this! Let's do this!
Woo! And they're in!
I really want to get out.
People! People!
What's the matter? That's scary. Can't be any shark. I know.
Sailors, the toughest of men.
I got started the engines just to scare everyone.
Oh yeah, let's start the engine.
Finding their courage failing them and to bolster their backbones, the engines of the dinghy were turned on in an effort to frighten away any remaining sharks that weren't already repelled by the boys' named men's full diapers.
Dad, you're probably going to waste more money with the fuel than the actual GoPro.
It's getting deeper, so hurry up.
Woo! Dun-dun. Dun-dun.
We're still a little kids trying. We'll throw this one over.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun. Oh, he splashed me! He splashed me. Dun-dun.
I got it!
Yeah! Woo! Okay.
I can't believe I didn't lose a limb there. It was almost a certainty. It was like a 99%
Yeah, you
chance
saw that shadow in the distance.
of losing something.
Yeah.
Dad, you go across that way, you're on shadows.
I was seriously about to go under.
Yeah.
But I was like, it's really cold. I don't want the back of my head to get cold.
Are we being silly? I think we were.
No, I hope the light works.
Oh, I didn't need it actually. But yeah, thank you for
Keep the
that.
shark away though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, all those
And the
sharks.
engine.
And the crocodiles.
The engines.
Oh my gosh, that is such a huge relief. Stinks I didn't catch anything, so I guess no crab for dinner.
Yeah. Fish and chips.
Yep.
Sweet.
If you enjoyed this episode, please comment, give us a thumbs up, and best of all, share it. It helps us heaps.
Come on, ain't it so bad?